Air source heat pumps are one of the fastest growing technologies available today and are an alternative way of providing hot water and heating for your home. Many homes have a gas boiler, electric storage heaters or an oil boiler for heating the home. With increasing fuel costs, depleting energy resources and the increasing concern for CO2 emissions, the air source heat pump addresses all these concerns and provides a real alternative solution for households today. The air source heat pump is a box-shaped unit outside your home. All units come in various shapes and sizes, but the HeatKing unit is a low level and as compact as possible while still operating at the highest efficiencies. In simple terms, an air source heat pump works in the same way as that as a household refrigerator, except in reverse. By absorbing the ambient air around your home, even in temperatures as low as -20 degrees Celsius, and using a small amount of electricity, the HeatKing system can produce up to 5 times the amount of energy, which means for every 1 kilowatt of energy used, up to 5 kilowatts of energy can be created. And by using far less fuel than other heating systems, an air source heat pump can help save the environment whilst giving lower fuel costs at the same time. Air source heat pumps are being fitted in local authority properties where heating is inefficient and very expensive, or where they're off the main gas network, such as these properties here in Bishop Auckland. Brian, you've had an air source heat pump fitted. Do you want to tell me a little bit about your story?
Yeah, well, my story begins in 2008 when we had qualified in the council house, belonging to Teesdale Housing Association. Heard about the HeatKing, made inquiries. Made inquiries to the clerk of works at Teesdale Housing Association. Then a few weeks later, he asked if we would put the HeatKing in as a trial. Installation wise, one day, starts by 7 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening, heat was up and running. Cost wise, we were paying £35, £37 a week, core sticks, firelighters, etc. With the HeatKing, we're now paying £20 a week, a saving of £15.
And a lot cleaner too.
A lot cleaner, a lot thing. A saving of 40%. We'll say this, so anybody that's interested in the HeatKing, go in detail to it, find out if it suits your property, if you think you're going to benefit by it, you know, that thing. But we'll say this, that we've benefited by it, very, very grateful. And like I said, very, very clean, economical to run, fantastic, brilliant.
A good choice then.
Very, very good choice indeed.
That's
no
great.
problem whatsoever.
Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
Because of the environmental issues, heat pumps are proving extremely popular in new build and renovated properties such as this farmhouse in the heart of West Yorkshire. Max, as part of your company W. Pearson & Sons, you've undertaken this project here. Do you want to tell me about it?
Yeah, I bought the property a couple of years ago at auction. It was a derelict 2-bedroom cottage with an attached barn in about an acre of land with a derelict detached 2-bedroom cottage separate. Decided that it'd make a great family home, having lived in the area. Wanted a total rebuild, and basically we came to the conclusion it was the place for us to be.
Okay. Why did you consider renewables or air source heat pumps in particular?
Well, the type of properties that I do, I take them right back to the bare guts of the place, and basically totally rebuild them up to a high specification to current modern day building regulations. The floors are always used now underfloor heating, and the air source heat pumps and things like that work really well with underfloor heating.
Why did you not consider maybe ground source or other?
Well, cost was to do with it. The ground source is quite expensive to initially install. We don't have gas on the hillside. Oil is expensive. We know the prices of oil at the moment. Basically, when you're starting with a new build, it's the price of actually buying each specific unit, which actually helps when you're starting off on a refurbishment program, or comes into consideration if you have to buy, say, your gas boiler back or an oil boiler, that's worth considering. They say that for every pound you put in, you're getting £3 of heat back with an air source. The same £1 in and £4 back with an underground. So
not much difference.
not much difference.
A lot more
Not
work.
more. Yeah, a lot more work. Very simple to put in.
So what would you say to anyone considering it?
Basically, they're brilliant.
That's great. Thank you. When compared with other heating systems, especially electric storage heaters, air source heat pumps can offer huge savings in fuel costs, as was found in this property near Scunthorpe. Mr Easthope, you've just had an air source heat pump fitted. Do you want to tell me about it?
Yep, that's right. It was, excuse me, it was one of the three choices we were offered. We thought it would be the best option. It was installed quickly, a day and a half actually. It's quiet, it's efficient, and we're looking at, we hope, around about 50% savings on what we were paying before. Noise wise, the only place we can hear it is in the bathroom when the pump kicks in. Nowhere else you can hear it.
So are you glad you decided to
very
do
glad
it?
we decided, and I recommend it. Anybody gets choice, the option of it, I would recommend them. And if they know anybody has it, go see them and see what they think. And I think they'll decide who would have it. And I think it's a beater. It certainly is for me, I know that.
HeatKing air source heat pumps are designed using the latest refrigeration technology. With this demonstration unit, I'll show you how the basic principles of the heat pump operate. This is a heat exchanger fitted in the back of the unit. Refrigerant passes through this heat exchanger and air is drawn in from the outside. The air then is blown out through the front of the unit through this fan. As the air passes through the heat exchanger, the refrigerant absorbs heat from the air due to its low boiling temperature. The refrigerant then passes through the pipework and into the compressor fitted in the unit. The compressor raises the temperature of the refrigerant gas to above 70 degrees C and pumps it to a second heat exchanger which is also fitted inside the unit. That second heat exchanger has water flowing through it and heat is transferred from the refrigerant to the water. At the same time, the refrigerant is converted to a liquid. The liquid refrigerant then flows through various parts of the unit until it eventually comes back to the first heat exchanger and the system starts again. The hot water from the second heat exchanger is then pumped from the unit to the central heating system for radiators, underfloor heating or domestic hot water cylinders. HeatKing heat pumps are part of today's renewables and respond well to the concerns of today's householders in providing low energy and low cost heating. They are easy to install and maintain due to them being fitted outside without the need for engineers to access properties, and are one of the fastest growing technologies in today's renewables market.
HeatKing is a division of TV Limited, a UK manufacturer and designer of renewable heating, air conditioning and refrigeration equipment. Based here in West Yorkshire, TV has been here for over 30 years in the heart of the UK and is committed to developing energy efficient products for today and for the future. For more details of all HeatKing products, please visit our website www.heatking.co.uk for a renewable solution for your home that doesn't cost the air.